Welcome to the Flippin' Hippos reseller channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up. It helps us feed our hungry hippos. Today is May 21st. It's a Wednesday, so that means it's time for Midweek Motivation. This is the video every week where you get a pep talk from me while you watch me work, and hopefully you brought work with you so everybody's multitasking and getting work done whilst we're getting motivated. Today, I'm going to start our midweek motivation with a very important question for all of you. Are you working for the future, or are you just doing busy work? All of us are grinding every day. We're listing, we're taking photos, we're taking measurements, we're sourcing, whether we're online or out in the community. We're shipping, we're posting on social media, we're replying to our customers' messages, we're tweaking titles, we're optimizing listings, we're delisting, relisting, we're doing our books. I mean, we wear so many hats in this business, and there's so much work to do every single day that has to be done. There are basically 3 tasks that you have to do every day as a reseller, and that's shipping, sourcing, and listing. That's what keeps our businesses afloat. But all of the other tasks and jobs that I've just mentioned, plus many, many more, are also part of what we do. And those things have to be done. But sometimes we get lost in the mire of all of these tedious tasks that have to be done, and we forget that we are actually CEOs of our own company. So let me ask you again, and I really want you to think about this. Are you working for the future, or are you just doing busy work? Tasks that we have to do every day can be streamlined, and we can do things in a more productive way. We can get our shipping stations more organized. We can use AI to help us with our listings. We can source wholesale or honey holes that we know we're going to find something in a very little amount of time. I'm not saying all of the things that we do every day are busy work. Those are tasks that keep our businesses afloat. Learning how to do those more productively, more effectively, and more efficiently, so we're streamlining and using our time more wisely, is what we need to all do. But aside from those tasks that we have to do, it's very easy to make those take longer than they need to and not even be consciously aware that we're doing that. For instance, if you don't have a good inventory management system, if you're spending 2 or 3 times the amount of time as you should be to pull your items, maybe you need to set aside some time to set your inventory management system up in a better way so that it's quicker for you to pull your items. Or is shipping taking too long because you don't have a streamlined, organized shipping station? Is listing taking you too long because you're being a perfectionist? Are you being a perfectionist when it comes to photographs? Are you spending too much time thrifting? There's tons of ways to be more efficient. And don't think that just because you look busy, you are busy. Just because you're always doing something doesn't mean you're doing it the best way or the most efficient way. You could spend all day listing new items, but could you have listed more? Or could you have done other things because you're not streamlined? You can spend all day sharing on Poshmark, but would it behoove you to maybe use a tool to share Poshmark for you? Do you need to check your dashboard every 10 minutes? Probably not. These things aren't moving your business forward. You want to build a business that will grow, scale, eventually work for you, and you can stop growing when it becomes whatever you need it to be. I want to take a side trip real quick to talk about that. Not everyone has to continually grow all the time. You do not have to grow to where you're in a warehouse with 10 employees if that's not your goal nor what you want your business to be. You grow and you scale until your business becomes what you need it to be, what you want it to be, and then you go into maintain mode. And that's perfectly fine. But you need to grow to that level and then be able to maintain that level. You want to constantly be moving forward and not just running in circles. Being busy is not the same as being strategic. Every time you touch your inventory, answer a message, or post on social media, or go down rabbit holes on YouTube, or anything else really, ask yourself, is this helping my business grow? Is this me being productive? Are you tracking your best-selling categories and doubling down on them? Or are you just listing whatever you find? Are you using tools to cross-post, schedule, and automate? Or are you still doing everything manually? Are you taking too long to comp? Are you being a perfectionist? Are you trying to build a brand identity or repeat customers? Are you just chasing one-off sales? And one-off sales aren't bad. There are things that you can do to increase your sales, though. With eBay, there's newsletters and coupons. You can do bundles. You can do offers. Okay? But depending on what you sell, one-offs might be what you need to chase. Are you investing in smarter sourcing? Are you wasting time sourcing? Do you have a death pile and you're just out shopping because you like shopping? Are you spending too much time in the thrift stores just because you like shopping? You need to source items, absolutely, but there comes a point where I think you're becoming more of a shopper or a hoarder than you are a reseller. So you need to keep yourself in check on that as well. And are you constantly learning? Are you willing to branch out outside of your wheelhouse and learn new categories and look at new items? Or are you just stuck in a loop of the same old daily hustle? You need to shift from reacting and start planning. The busy work will keep you in survival mode, but future-focused work is what builds your freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of income, and freedom to scale your business your way. So here's my challenge to you today. Don't just ask yourself every morning, what do I need to get done today? Ask yourself, how can I do the tasks that I need to do today in the most efficient and time-saving manner? And then what is the one thing I can do that sets up tomorrow to be easier, faster, and more profitable? And that is how you break the cycle of busy work. If you can set aside time each day to set yourself up for success for the next day you're going to get your tasks done in a more efficient and timely manner, and then you will have time to do more work. For instance, if you start building yourself a bank of listings to work from, each morning your listing is going to be more quick. You're going to list more quickly because those listings are already done for you. And then you can build more, and you can go from creating 5 a day to 10 a day eventually. You want to break that cycle of doing the same thing every day just to get it done. Once you get to a space where all of your tasks are being done in the most efficient way, and you've got your time managed and you've scaled your business and you're in maintain mode and you're constantly working for tomorrow, you don't have to worry about this anymore. But I would be willing to bet money that 9 out of 10 resellers listening to this right now are still stuck in that cycle of busy work and aren't in the cycle of what can I do for myself today that's going to help me tomorrow. You want to build a sustainable, scalable, and successful business. You are not just a reseller. You are the CEO of your own company. You are the boss of your own destiny. So start thinking like one. Go ask yourself, what do I need to get done today? How can I do it more efficiently? Where can I manage my time better? And what is the one thing I can do today or every day, each day that sets up tomorrow to be easier and more efficient and more profitable. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.